All right, this is week 2. It's a Wes Montgomery lick. It's off of Fried Pies. It's actually on Boss Guitar. You have vinyl here, very nice, isn't it? Fried Pies. It's towards the end of the solo. I'll put a link. That's not really working well. I'll put a link down below. It's towards the end of the solo. It's a real quick lick, but he's outlining a B flat 13 chord. And so last week when we looked at that Stern lick, it was Dorian. The 13th is very prominent of giving you the Dorian sound when you're playing minor. It's also part of the major sound, and when you do it in dominant, it's a 13th sound. Anyway, I'll shut up. Alright, let's break this down. There's B13 like we said. First move, everything's on the B string. And that is 8th. Hammer on the 9th, and you pull back off to 8th to 6th, hammer back on to 8th. So if you're not used to doing that, meaning using your third and your pinky, it might take a little bit getting used to. You could get away with doing your second and your third. But in the long run, you'd be better off using your third and fourth, and this is a nice lick to build it on. Anyway, so that's our first move there. So then after we hit the 8th fret, we're going to go back to the 6th on the B string, then to the 7th on the 3rd string, then back to the 6th on the 4th string. And if you look at that, that's outlining like a regular dominant 7th chord. That shape right there. I mean, he's playing all the chord tones in this, and that's why it outlines the chord so well. So anyway, your next one is the 8th fret on the 5th. And then you're going to end on that 6th again down here on the 4th string, 5th fret, G note. Great lick. Like everything, you want to be able to play it in other keys. Like on that little intro, I was going between B flat and G. This is a nice lick if you've never worked on sweep picking or raking across the strings, because when you start this part, 6, 7, back to 6, up to 8, you're going across, it's one note of string, and so you're basically just pulling that pick across. And back to that lick at the end. And mess with the rhythm on the actual during the actual solo. He doesn't start until the second 32nd note, so he starts on the end of the beat. But mess with this. Because that's really, a lot of times the rhythms is how, that's how you make it fit into what you're doing. And instead of just having the lick, which you want to learn, and learn it note for note, but you also want to be able to improvise with the lick. And one of the ways to do that is to mess with the rhythms. And so when you practice, after you get it, I think it's best to learn it, get it. Once it's under your fingers, then you really start to have a command of the lick, and it's an idea now. It's not just, hey, I'm playing cut, insert lick, which that's part of the process, and there's no getting around that. But the more you do it, and the more you mess with the rhythms, the more it starts to become and just sort of melt into your playing and not be so obvious. Hey, I'm playing a lick. Now I'm back to rambling in the scale or rambling through my arpeggios, which is good. Everybody does. But anyway, awesome. Great little move from Wes Montgomery. So great lick that outlines your 13th, dominant 13th sound. By the way, 13th, 6th, same thing. Gets into a little bit of theory, but it's the same note. It's a G note, in this case, when you're playing B flat. So this is a great lick, outlining the 13th chord. Really nails that sound because it plays the chord tones and the 13th. Go figure. Anyway, that's lick 2.